your land, and if this was your hometown, if this was your culture, then why on earth would you up sticks and move your life to a miserable, soggy island off the west coast of Europe? Yet, in the last 5 years, hundreds of thousands of people have made precisely that decision. People like Gusharan Singh, who arrived in Ireland looking to build a new life in a foreign land. Now I'm ready to travel to the ends of the world to discover what he left behind. This week I'm heading to the Punjab, where I'll see the sights before getting off the beaten track to spend time with his family.
Gurvinder Singh.
Because sometimes you have to wander far afield to learn the true meaning of home.
Oh!
I'm here in the leafy heart of Des Res, Dublin 4. And if you live here, you're either a dentist, a doctor, or a diplomat. But one resident in the salubrious strip is adding a little dash of colour to the neighbourhood. Now, apparently this building used to be a cinema renowned for John Wayne matinees. But recently it's been reinvented as a place of worship for Sikhs living in Ireland. I was hoping to find someone that would grant me permission to visit their hometown. So as the prayers concluded, I began to mingle. In a back room, I found a group of kids learning Punjabi. Their teacher, Meetu Singh, moved to Ireland back in '96, and ever since, she's been busy nurturing a life and an accent that lies halfway between Dublin and Delhi.
I was there recently. I got married. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're actually having a party tomorrow. So you should come to that.
You can come.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
You can meet my husband as well then.
What's your husband's name?
Gusharan.
I'd never been known to refuse an invite to a party, so the next day, out in the West Dublin suburbs, I set about getting lost with a sense of purpose. The houses all looked the same to me, but I knew one was a little bit different. I think I came to the right place. As I arrived, the music was in full swing, and Meetu's new groom, Gusharan, was at the heart of the action. So, as the guests took a break for grub, I took the opportunity to get to know the main man a little better. Very impressed with your drumming there. That was fantastic. How many people did you cram in there?
You can see about 100 people, you know. Yeah, nearly 100 people, yeah. When I invited people, I was totally shocked, like, I don't know where they're going to fit in there, you know. I was like, oh God. But it's really done very well, yeah.
So, when did you come here? How long are you here?
I came in Ireland in January 2001. Yeah, I came up as a student. There's three things famous in Ireland. I think wine, weather, and wine, weather, and woman.
Oh, but you're an Indian woman now.
Yeah,
A Sikh lady.
she's half Indian.
She's nearly Irish.
She's nearly Irish.
So you got married in India?
In India, yeah. Basically in India.
So you went back especially for a wedding party?
Yeah, the party's gone over for 3-4 days.
The party lasted for 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, 3-4 days.
So holy. So tell us a bit about home, about back in India.
Yeah, I live in north side of India. We basically have a farmhouse there, you know. And my mom, dad, and my sister is there. You've never been to India anyway, yeah?
Never been.
Well, I'll say you better go to India and you go to my hometown and talk to my dad, and he will help you out, and he will tell you more about the practical thing going on there, you know.
It was an offer no man could refuse. But first, I wanted to record a video message from Gusharan to bring to his family back home. They say never judge a man till you've walked in his shoes. So the next day, I packed a bag and boarded a flight. I was bound for the world's largest democracy and its capital, New Delhi. day in India is a shock to the senses. And yet, my eyes, my ears, my nostrils, my mouth had never experienced anything like this before. The first morning was all about survival. I had to get my bearings and find my feet. And when all that was done, I had to get on with my journey. Traffic jam. Henry Street at Christmas. Anyone buying or selling the turquoises? Right, we're off to the train station. Gonna get a ticket to go to Amritsar. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the road now. People walking in front of us, walking beside. This is completely insane. Completely insane. Makes the Red Cow roundabout look normal. With all the crowds, it was something of a relief to reach the station alive. 1 out of 5 people on the entire planet are Indian. I think I bumped into half of them today. With a population that large, it's not surprising to learn that the National Railway Company is the biggest employer in the world, with over 1.2 million people on the payroll. It must be a nightmare for the boss to remember everyone's name at the Christmas party.
May I have your attention, please? This is 2029 New Delhi Amritsar Shatabdi Express train. May I have your attention, please?
Probably the best thing about travelling by train is you very quickly get a perspective on a country. You'll notice as you're leaving the big cities and you're moving through the suburbs and the outskirts, you see the people living on the side of the train tracks in the most run-down environments you've ever seen. The worst kind of shanty towns with no shelter, no sanitation, no running water, nothing. India's got so many different classes, the caste system. There's a massive divide between the wealthy people on this train and the poor people on the outside watching it go by. Gusharan had recommended that I see 2 things while in India. So before going to his home, I'm heading north to the Golden Temple in Amritsar and to Wagah, the nearby border crossing with Pakistan. As the train snakes its way through the breadbasket of India, it already feels a million miles from home.
I'm a supervisor and doing night shifts as a night manager as well sometimes. Hello, hi, this is reception. Your taxi is ready? It was really hard first time to looking for a job when I was wearing turban, wearing suit and going to the shops and going to the fast food restaurants and giving them my CV, I'm looking for a job, blah blah blah. It's really hard. Like if you go to Grafton Street or Handling Street, you can see there's one chap having a turban on his head and the people are looking, who's this guy, who's this country from, you know. And mostly people ask in a nicer way, and mostly people say, you know, what's this hat is called? And I probably explain this is called turban, this is not hat. And I remember one guy, can you sell it to me? I was like, no, this is not for sale. It's really a good business. I think I'll go for a business in hotels. Maybe the jury thing. Maybe I'll ask them to open in Delhi.
Muslims have Mecca and the Catholics go to Rome. For Gusharan and his people, this is the holiest of holies. Compared to the other major religions of the world, the Sikhs are the new kids on the block. The Golden Temple has been the faith's spiritual center since it was founded just over 400 years ago. Every day, thousands of pilgrims visit this place to worship before the holy book enshrined at its heart, and afterwards to bathe in its sacred waters. Now that I'm here, I might as well immerse myself in the experience. Amritsar means the well of nectar, and the Sikhs believe that this pool will heal and cure your ailments. It's just nice to get out of the sun for a while. culture. At the heart of the Sikh belief is the principle of volunteerism. Regardless of creed, colour, caste or gender, food and shelter is never refused. And everywhere you look in the Golden Temple, you'll find pilgrims pitching in to keep a massive operation ticking over. And if you thought dinner time was crowded at the Waltons, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Really nice. How do you say tasty in Hindi? Hindi? Oh, Swadishta. There must be about 2,000 people in this room. God help whoever's doing the washing up. No such thing as a free lunch. They're a bit short-staffed in the washing up department, so instead I give them a hand, you know?
From the Golden Temple, it was just a 40-minute drive to Wagah, the major border crossing with Pakistan. Kushner told me that this was the hottest ticket in town, so I arrived just in time to join hordes of patriotic Indians gathering for the sunset lowering of their national flag. These two neighbours have been at each other's throats ever since the 1940s, when the British withdrawal divided the territory into an overwhelmingly Muslim Pakistan and a Hindu-dominated India. Twink would love this carry-on. Pure pantomime.
Well done, lads. When you consider we just watched two nuclear powers face each other down, a bit of flag waving and a bit of dancing around, it's not so bad when you consider the alternative, is it?
It's little wonder that Gusharan chose the quiet life in Ireland.
This is the city center we are in now. I walked through the temple bar because that was the easiest way to me. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, I don't like this.
Sometimes I really think I don't think so this will be the best time to walk through the temple bar wearing turban and wearing a suit this time, you know. Sometimes really scared. Maybe somebody can see me and if they're following me, you know, they can hit me anytime, you know.
To join hordes of patriotic Indians gathering for the sunset lowering of their national flag. These two neighbours have been at each other's throats ever since the 1940s, when the British withdrawal divided the territory into an overwhelmingly Muslim Pakistan and a Hindu-dominated India.